focus on Kenya's political scene. And the Orange Democratic Movement this morning summoned several of its members, among them Deputy Party Leader Hassan Joho, over recent cases of violence during campaigns ahead of the primaries. Nominated Senator Elizabeth Ongoro is among those who made submissions before the Dispute Resolution Board this morning. The party will now conduct staggered nominations beginning Wednesday, April 13th, all the way up to the 25th across the country. ODM says the decision to stagger the nominations is to ensure all emerging conflicts are resolved in time. We want to now go to Kisumu, which is deemed to be one of the strongholds of the Orange Democratic Movement, to just speak a little bit more about this issue. I want to hand you over now to Rashid Ronald, who's standing by with a panel of guests for a little bit more on this. Rashid?
Yeah, thank you very much, Yvonne. We are live from our Kisumu studio. And of course, when you come here to Nyanza, the story right now, what is going around, the hot subject now is about the ODM nominations. And of course, that could be true because you remember ODM, this is ODM stronghold. If you manage to secure that ticket, of course, it's like more or less having won the election. So you can imagine even what happened in Kisumu, in Migori on last Monday. It shows you how the stakes are very high down here, especially in Luo Nyanza. You saw the chaos, the violence, and right now some of the leaders have been invited to appear before. Since morning, they've been appearing before the ODM disciplinary committee, and we are hoping that something good will come out of that as the primaries are near. With me here in the studio, I have some three guests. I have with me Grace Akumu. Grace Akumu is a chairperson of CCP, party leader, I can say party leader of CCP, Citizen Convention Party. I also have with me Ochieng Daima. Ochieng Daima is a former Nyakach MP. He was an MP between 2007 and 2013, and he went out a little bit, then now he's coming back again to contest for the same seat. And also I have with me Jim Akali Agembe on my right. Agembe, I can say, is joining politics at the moment, is vying for the Mbita parliamentary seat. And of course, let me start with you, Madam Grace Akumu. I remember sometimes back you wailing even on TV, wailing openly before the camera that you've been denied an ODM ticket. Twice you just claimed to have been denied that ticket, and then you decided to form the CCP, this Citizen Convention Party, and you are vying for the, I'm told, Kisumu Women Rep. And of course, Kisumu Women Rep is beating politicians Rosa Buyu and Rose Nyamunga. So you're going to meet either of them because now you have nothing to do with the nominations. What do you expect? Does your party expect to reap more out of the ODM primaries?
Thank you very much, Rashid. Yes, my name is Grace Akumu, as you have said, and I've vied twice in ODM. I have actually been with ODM, LDP, NDP, Ford, and Ford Kenya. The thing is, under the circumstances prevailing, which you have said that this is an ODM zone, it is very difficult for women to access political leadership because we don't like fights, and also women trust easily. When the mainstream officials say that the nominations will be free and fair, women take it, as it is, that it will be free and fair. But it has not been like that. That is why in 2007, when I stood for the first time, I took it to be so. But I think that time, only one woman was elected during the nominations. Again, even during the general elections. And in 2012, I stood again. We were rigged out during the nominations. And it is going to happen now, as people can see that the ground is very hostile to bigwigs in the party choosing their own candidates. So I decided as a woman to start a party for the socially marginalized, that is women, youth, the people with disabilities, and from minorities, or any person who feels that they don't have a lot of money to play the games that people around leadership in the big parties are playing, because that is continuously marginalizing women from political leadership. Here in Nyanza, during the nominations, only one woman managed to sail through. That is Millie Odhiambo of Suba North now. I think now it is called Suba North constituency. Before it's Mbita. And that is very bad, especially when the party leader of ODM has been championing that he is supporting women, but the people around him, party adherents, don't. They rig women out, they fight women out, they elbow women out, equally to the youth, because in as far as I'm concerned, below 35, it was only Honorable Osele. So we decided to start this party.
Now, we're also talking to Mbita, back to Mbita now, because of time. Ochieng Daima. No, not Ochieng Daima. We're talking about Team Akali again, Mbita. You've had Millie Odhiambo, one of the strong women in ODM. Don't you fear the nominations? I'll hold it for you.
Oh, thank you, Rashid. I don't fear nominations. I'm a man enough to face that kind of a lady. I know women as their slot in the society. We don't discriminate. We go for fair nominations, and may the best candidate win. The reason why I'm now going into politics is very simple. Our people have not gotten what they voted for. Mbita constituency, which is now Suba North constituency, our main economic activity is the fishing industry. Rashid, let me assure you, our current member of parliament has done completely nothing about this. The security issues, remember, Suba North constituency is a bordering constituency. We have security issues inside the lake, and our fishermen are really suffering. The current MP has done completely nothing. Among several issues which the constituents have suffered, if people who watch TV, they feel that the MP is very strong. But I'm telling you, you go on the ground, you will realize that people have really suffered in the hands of that kind of leadership.
Yeah, I think you've heard people have really suffered. That is his own opinion. And Ochieng Daima, very fast. Nyakach, you are going for the second time. You lost the other time. And I remember you complaining that one Peter Odoyo was behind your failure. He's still in ODM. What has changed?
Actually, let me say that. Thank you very much, Rashid. I would say that a lot of things have changed. And I don't believe that Peter Odoyo is an official of ODM in any capacity at the moment. And that is why I believe that the elections or the party nominations this time round are going to be very, very fair. And I want to say that I think I'm the best candidate so far. Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much, Yvonne. You've heard from our guest in the studio, in our Kisumu studio. And of course, as I said, Prime Minister or former Prime Minister or ODM leader Raila Odinga has indicated that he's not going to interfere anymore with the ODM primaries here in Kisumu or Nyanza at large or the country at large. And we hope that he's going to keep his word. Back to you, Yvonne.